This is the Week 4 GAC Rewind. I'm Isaac Bourne. Harding scored over 60 points for the second straight week in a 66-0 win over Henderson State. Braden Jay rushed for 162 yards and 3 touchdowns on just 4 carries. Blake Delacruz added 4 rushing touchdowns for the Bisons, who now have won 23 straight games. For Henderson State, Andrew Edwards threw for 125 yards and Jalen Powell had 5 tackles for the Reddies. Here's the first of Jay's 3 touchdown runs as called by Billy Morgan on the Harding Sports Network.
Cole Keelan will cover the line of scrimmage, and now toss left side. Braden Jay, look out, 40, midfield, 45, he's gone. 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Harding on the first play from scrimmage, and Braden Jay with his 25th career touchdown as a Bison, and that's the way Harding starts it on offense.
SWOSU topped Southern Nazarene 24-17. Kai Coons led the Bulldogs with 93 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns, while Michael Arsenault II added 76 rushing yards. For Southern Nazarene, Rashid Noel scored 1 touchdown. Carter Brock led the Crimson Storm with 15 tackles, and Emmanuel Obina registered 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a forced fumble. Here's the call of Coons' go-ahead touchdown run midway through the fourth quarter from Mike Wright of Wright Radio.
4th down and a long one for your Bulldogs. They need to get to the 35. Kai Coons takes the snap, starts middle, out to the left side, open territory, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Bulldogs! Kai Coons to the house on 4th and 1 from the Southern Nazarene 36.
Oklahoma Baptist defeated East Central 20-10 as quarterback Aiden Thompson completed 16 of 20 passes for 187 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of Thompson's touchdown passes were to junior receiver Charles Whitebear, who finished the game with 4 catches for 42 yards and 2 scores. Braden Johnson had a strong game defensively for the Bison with 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and an interception. East Central quarterback Sergio Kennedy went 15 for 26 for 186 yards through the air. Here's the call of Johnson's interception for Oklahoma Baptist as called by Todd Miller on the Bison Sports Network.
Will shift Turner to the right of the quarterback, Kennedy. Kennedy fakes the handoff, throws it up, ball tipped and it's intercepted. Braden Johnson with the interception off of the deflection. I didn't see who it was that got his big paw up there. And Braden Johnson turns East Central away on interception number 11 of the season for Sergio Kennedy.
Ouachita scored touchdowns in all 3 phases of the game in a 49-14 win over Arkansas Monticello. Tiger quarterback Eli Livingston and wide receiver Connor Flanagan each had 2 touchdowns. The Ouachita defense held UAM to 29 yards rushing for the game, and safety Josiah Johnson had 10 tackles and a block punt. Monticello quarterback DeMylan Brown was 21 for 27 through the air for 213 yards and 2 touchdowns. Here's the call of Ouachita's defensive score, called by Rex Nelson of the Ouachita Football Network.
Let's see if the Tigers can get a rush on DeMylan Brown as he will come out of the shotgun. One running back set to his right on 3rd and 13 from the 9. Brown sets up back at his 3-yard line. Backs up to the end zone. In trouble! He's trying to get out of the end zone. Now the ball comes out, and it's a touchdown. It's not a safety. It's a touchdown. The Tiger defense has scored. Mikey Gonzalez comes up with the football, and the defense is on the board.
Southern Arkansas ran away from Arkansas Tech in a 38-7 victory. Led by senior running back Jarek Scales, SAU was able to pile up over 350 yards of total offense. Dawson Scott led a stout SAU defense that held the Wonder Boys to less than 4 yards per play. Scott recorded 6 tackles, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. Jiron Stewart led the Tech defense with 10 tackles and 1.5 tackles for loss. Here's the call of Scott's first sack on the first defensive possession of the game as called by Dan Gregory of the Mule Rider Sports Network.
2 tights now, and the receivers in tight for the Wonder Boys. Shift one from right to left. Quarterback's in trouble, and he's going to go down as he is sacked by Dawson Scott. A loss back to the 27-yard line. That's a 10-yard loss.
Southeastern held off Northwestern 27-21. Michael Hookfin and Braden Winters led the Savage Storm defensive effort. Hookfin forced a fumble and also returned an interception 9 yards for a touchdown. Winters recorded 14 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Northwestern's defense got on the board with a pick 6, and Kobe Tillman recorded 14 tackles and 4 tackles for loss. Here's the call of Hookfin's defensive touchdown, his second of the season, as called by Jay Lindley of the Southeastern Sports Network.
Started that look last week, and it was very effective against Oklahoma Baptist. Snap back here to Johnson, throws it, Hookfin with the interception. Hookfin walks in untouched from 4 yards out. Mikey Hookfin.
This week in the Great American Conference, Oklahoma Baptist at Henderson State at 1 p.m., 2 2:00 kickoffs, Ouachita at Southeastern and Harding at Southwestern, 2 3:00 kickoffs, Arkansas Monticello at East Central and Arkansas Tech at Northwestern. The only night game is a 6 p.m. kickoff with Southern Nazarene at Southern Arkansas. This has been the Week 4 GAC Rewind. I'm Isaac Bourne.